So, predictably, we have tariffs coming our way. 25% tariffs on everything because why not? Screw the American economy. And I've had people wondering, why is that going to hurt Canada? And I'll tell you. Because it doesn't matter if it's 5% of our oil that they stop buying or 50% of our oil that they stop buying. We rely heavily on oil and gas in this country, and 80% of our oil and gas goes to the States. Now, we have one of two options here, and I don't think the first one is good, and this is just me. But the first option is pipeline the oil to the east and the west and make sure that everybody gets our oil, because that's how the magic economy works. We just say, buy our oil, and everybody buys our oil, and everything is fine. But that's not how it works, and Europe is largely moving away from oil and gas. Like, not to say that we couldn't sell oil and gas to them, but I think the better strategy is number two, diversifying the economy, which I talked a lot about when I was campaigning in the election that I was in, because I have lived in Alberta all my life and I see that oil and gas is volatile as a commodity, and every single time it dips, we get screwed in Alberta, and then everybody goes, oh no, how could we be so screwed? Oil and gas is great. And then we all on the left say, because it's a volatile commodity and it always has been. And we started, like, not to praise the NDP too much here, because that would be pushing it, but we started doing some like green energy projects, which aren't as scary as you think. Like, we can diversify the economy and still have oil and gas jobs, believe it or not. It's not easy, but it's viable, and I think having a diverse economy is going to help us, especially Alberta, because, like I said, every time oil dips, we mysteriously get screwed. And then we go, how could this have happened? We put all our chips in one pile and we lost. What? So the UCP moved away from that. And I hope that someday people in charge will realize, hey, maybe we should diversify and we should do other things, because green energy jobs are out there. And if you have green energy companies, because we did for a while, that want to come to Alberta, that's a really good thing, because it's good for the economy and it doesn't have us relying entirely on oil and gas. Wow, who would have thought of that? Who would have thought of that? So these tariffs, as much as they're going to totally screw the American economy, because gas is just going to fucking fly off the handle with the prices, but as much as it's going to hurt them, it's going to hurt us as well. And diversify the economy. It's not a hard concept. It's not hard. Just please stop worshipping oil and gas.